So the journey from alcohol took me to clowning. I know it might seem very strange. And I often say I exchanged the red nose of the bottle to the red nose of the clown.
Oh, you know, my name is Lovable Louie, and I am the bestest clown in the whole wide world. Why? Because I'm funny, I'm cute, I'm vulnerable, and I'm manipulative.
No, I didn't mean to say that. You know, so everything that I could not own within myself, the shadow, the dark, the aspects of self I didn't like, and the things that I aspired to and loved in other people that really I could only recognize because I could relate to them because they were somewhere in there, but I hadn't let them out. All of those aspects of self came out when I clowned. And what a miraculous thing happened. I healed myself from substance abuse because I was not suppressing my expression of how I felt. So what is the shadow side? It's not just those aspects that I was talking with a lady recently who said, I've carried anger a lot in my life. So that might be part of her shadow. I don't want to show my anger. I was raised with a violent father. And as such, I grew up keeping away from any conflict. So I gave up the opportunity to know who I was and my strength, my rational ability, my compassionate ability, my healing ability, because I would not stand when there was conflict. I would run, right? A lighter look at a serious subject, because I needed to let go of my thoughts about who I was. I needed to set down my achievements, how I'd structured my values, my contacts, how I decided who I was as a person based on everything that I'd experienced in my past and what I'd hoped for in the future. I had to let it all go. So I needed to come to a very unfamiliar place where I felt a push. You get the idea of what it is, and then you act as if right now, right here. You think into it, you breathe into it, you sleep into it, you dream into it. You become it, you embody the energetic vibration of this new mental equivalent or mental atmosphere, and it does become real, therefore demonstrated in your outer life, because as within, so without. And as a clown, I could do that because I lived in the moment. You can't do it by living in the past or the future. You cannot recreate your life or who you believe you are when you're not present. So my message continues to be embrace your humanity, because in that you know your divinity. They're not two things, they're one thing. And then when you start to walk in this world with all those, you've defragged your computer and brought all those wonderful pieces back together. Everything that you think you lack, that you look outside of yourself for, or in another for, or in love for, or in money for, or whatever, you are going to be able to express those things that you formerly thought you lacked. And then you won't be identifying yourself with the image of our world, but rather the image of the energy and the infinite creative intelligence that is cause back of all that we see and we don't see. Because that is your true nature, right? We've all heard it. Spiritual beings having a human experience.